My lovely Sagittarius, if you want your own personal reading or one to one spiritual life coaching, if you are going through any cycles that you need help getting out of, it takes time. It takes time when you're going through these cycles and trying to understand yourself and trying to rebuild a new identity that can help you achieve the goals and achieve the results that you want. You can email me. So, let's see what's going on with you for this week. The divine feminine is finally arriving inside of you, in your heart, in your body, and your soul. Spirit says you don't need an escape anymore because you are actually figuring out who you are meant to be, and what's actually taking all of your energy. Spirit says you have made a game plan for these people. So you put them in like a pot. So let's do this together, guys, because you know I'm about this life. So this is going to be fun. So let me see. Some of you can even be like you could be creating your own ritual in a sense to protect your energy from I don't know why so much yellow is coming out. To protect your energy, Spirit says you have come to a place in your life where you feel like you're accepting yourself for who you are. But with that, it's like, why did I hit rock bottom? Like, what was inside of me to make me make the decisions that I made? Why did I sleep with Tommy? I never even liked Tommy. Why did I become so addicted to Tommy? What was it that made me like Tommy? And you're going to realize it was the wounds inside of you. You had wounds inside of you that were like expecting other people to like heal you, when the truth is you are your own healer. And this is why Spirit says you created your own ritual, because you probably finally decided that you are your own equal part. And once you become whole in yourself, then your soul will give you exactly who you're meant to be within this lifetime. And Spirit says you're scared. You're scared of what you can be, but you're just going to do it anyway because you feel like you deserve so much better. A lot of people find you to be lucky. A lot of people find you to be stingy with your energy. If people are envying you, it's because you're not being what they want you to be for them. All right. So it's like, if you became very whole within yourself, and this is something you could be cultivating in yourself this year, it means like you're spending more time with yourself. And some of you don't have the habits that you used to have, so you don't socialize with certain people. So for instance, because you're afraid of their addictions turning back into yours. So let me just break it down. Suppose you were a shopaholic. You had a friend that had a shopping addiction, and you guys would get your money, you would laugh, you would go out and spend. Now, having material possessions may feel good, but when you go back home and see your bank account empty, you're like, damn, I can't really take this risk anymore. So maybe I need to pull back from being with this person because they like to spend big, and right now I'm not in a place where I need to spend big because I want to save. Another thing too, you could have had a friend that was like a party girl or a party guy, and they would go out and drink, and now you don't drink anymore. Like, drinking may drain you. You may find like alcohol actually brings your vibration down. Temporarily, it may relieve you. Temporarily, it may give you like a quick high, but then it goes down, and now you have a hangover. Now you got to sleep in, and now you were supposed to do work, or you were supposed to be at Zumba at 10 a.m. and now you're missing Zumba, and you're falling back into patterns that are not matching the personality of who you truly are on the inside. So, and Spirit says you don't have to worry about running out of money. Like, some of you need to be honest with yourself. You're afraid of poverty because you came from poverty, but because you're so fearful of poverty, this is exactly why you've never been back into a complete failure. Like, you haven't completely like failed. You could have lost some, but you will always be the person who will speak money into existence. You're always going to be the go-getter that it's like whatever you touch turns to gold. So you will never experience like brokenness the way that you did when you were a child and you had to call people and ask, oh my God, I need gas money. I'm stuck at my job. I need $20 in order to make it home. Like your spirit really wants you to like give yourself more credit of, you give your power to your past, and your past has no power on you. However, it's the exact reason of why you are who you are now. This is why you're strong, because you could have silently made a vow to yourself and your guides that you will never be that woman or that man ever again. Some of you have been weight training because you even feel like the discipline from weight training can help you in your life. So Spirit says the only person that you are in competition with, whether you know it or not, is yourself. You're in competition with yourself. Some of you, the reason why your life was so rough, I see a death. I see you looking at a picture and I see you crying. So you could have had a person, either A, it was like your best friend, and this was like the only best friend you had, and she's gone and you feel so alone with her. So you may, because cancer, you could have had a friend that died of cancer, or you could have had a parent had breast cancer. I see cancer for some reason. And some of you too have parents that are cancer survivors, by the way, but you lost some important people who actually you depended on for like love, for healing, for joy, and whatever happened to these people, they left your life and you never like found wholeness within yourself again. It's like that person leaving your life, whether it was through a divorce, whether it was through death, it made you become very independent, like very dependent on other people to fill that void. So you know this now. You know this. Like you could have even lied to yourself. You know that Thomas never wanted a relationship. You know that. Spirit says you even expected it. You expected that Thomas would never want to settle down. Why? Thomas be in these streets for real, and you know that. You know that they're a cheater. You know that they're a liar. You know that they're an energy vampire, but you took them back in order to fill that void inside of you. And now you're starting to see it. Like, I don't know. I just even see you going in the fridge now. You could be really deep in thought. You're starting to understand. Some of you even see your spending addictions. I only spend it because, I was tired of, I don't know, like you may use money as a way to make you feel better, like temporary happiness. And you started to understand that you can find joy inside of you. You just need to cancel out all these people who are making you feel bad. Who's making you feel bad about yourself? Who's trying to control you or trying to reveal things about themselves that they know that you would not like, and they won't stop. If you tell somebody like, yo, can you stop? Like, this is hurting me, and they keep going, that means they don't value you. They don't respect you. They're disrespectful. Spirit says as soon as you really start to integrate this approach into your life, you won't really need love from any of them. And that's when you will find the real deal. Time is expensive. So Spirit wants you to be really big on the time. Like, don't chase nobody, and don't expect anybody to be your savior. They want you to be the one who saves yourself, so that when you really get the person who's going to be in your life, they can be a reflection of who you are, not who you used to be. All right. So this is the thing, like you could be in your life and you could say like, okay, these are energy vampires. Every time I'm around them, they drain me. I have to take spiritual baths and, bleach out my house once they go because they're gross and blah, blah, blah. They don't even pay my bills. They don't even help me. They're just in my life. They just take up space. And yeah, it's fun with them. Like when I want to escape myself and I want somebody to drink with, or I want somebody to smoke with, or I want somebody to laugh with, or I want somebody to have sex with or yell at, they're good. But are they this energy in my life? Do I really need it? Because they're bleeding on me. And then you have these people. These people hold you accountable. These people, they're light. They're so light. They're light on your energy. They're light, and they're not an interference. They're not a distraction. They actually help you. They help you understand who you are. If you ever need them, you can call on them. They lift you up. When you're done talking to them, you feel full. You feel so full when you're around these light people. Like you're starting to find it. These could be like your spiritual healers. So you have a spiritual healer, you have a therapist, you have people that you talk to and they go deep with you. They don't lead you on. They don't leave you. They know who you are. They don't judge you. They're patient with you. So it's like you starting to sort people out like how you sort out laundry. You're going to feel so damn good. Like this week, something's going to come over your energy and it's like completion. You finally had time to stay with yourself long enough to understand why your health is always in jeopardy. Some of you was like having a call out of work because your health was always in jeopardy, or you couldn't work as fast because people were always in your energy and holding you down or holding you back or causing you stress. And now that you know who they are and you're putting them in their right place, you will have the life force that you need in order for you to completely ruin the old version of yourself and build like, who will you be? Let me see what stone comes to me. Powerful. You'll get your power back. Your health will be restored. Your blood pressure won't be so high anymore. You'll get your power back. You'll start spending less time with people who offend you and who don't support you or show no love, and you will finally see who does love you. And things will accelerate for you. You will start to think things, and as you think it, it will show up in your life. Spirit wants you to know the real rivalry in your life was you all this time, like going back and forth with yourself. But now you are redirecting your energy and you are spending less time with people who hurt you, and you're training yourself for the best. So and it's going to be a domino effect. It's going to be in every aspect of your life. So if you were struggling to find true love, you'll find true love. If you were struggling to find like a job that's not toxic, you will get everything in your life will reflect this new version of you. A matter of fact, I want to pull one of my cards for you since you're in this. And Spirit says there are people like envying you because you used to be around them. Now you don't be around them and you don't complain as much. One thing that people can't stand about you is that you don't complain anymore. They want to know, like, how come you're not complaining? Like, it triggers people when you grow, Sagittarius. If you used to be on the phone and you always used to complain and blah, 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 and I'm going through this and I'm going through that, and all of a sudden you just stopped complaining and started, like, telling them what you're learning in your healing journey, they're pissed. They don't even want to be your friend anymore. Like, ew, like, who are you? Can't we get the version of you that we used to have? So let me show you. This is my deck. I had it for a long time. It's crazy. It's crazy that you can buy decks and never really use them like that. Isn't that so crazy? Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna be honest. So I went to Bermuda. I took a trip to Bermuda, and while I was sleeping, I had a dream. And the dream revealed to me this deck and another deck that looks similar, you know? And I was like, why am I dreaming of these decks? I bought it. I really never used it. And it's because I wasn't in alignment with the deck yet, you know? But now I use it every day because it's been helping me. If you guys, and it's crazy that I said it's been helping me. And it says, you know, transmission from your soul. It's like so deep. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with you. I don't know why. Sometimes I just want to share stuff. But I don't know. Maybe it can help somebody. Like if it helped me, maybe it can help you. I don't know. But I love this deck. And it's so beautiful, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, you want to know, maybe this deck is like with my soul. It helps me connect to who I really am. That's why. Oh my God. I'm helping you and helping myself right this second. Yeah. It like, oh, that's what it does. And it's so funny that it connects me to my authentic truth of who I am. Let me tell you why I say this. I consider myself to be a light worker. You may call me a psychic, you know, but it's like, being spiritual on this earth, sometimes you can allow your outside world to get inside of you. And when you allow the outside world to get inside of you, you start to lose pieces of yourself. I feel like this deck connects you back to the truth. Like it's not about Billy. It's not about Trevor. It's not about any of that. Like life on this level of spirituality is so much more. And sometimes I think that we miss parts of our life because we're so angry that Anthony hurt us, or that, Melissa hurt us, that we don't realize that we have so much to offer. And it's not even about that. It's about leveling up and becoming the best versions of ourselves. And sometimes people have to break our hearts for us to understand why we should have never been in their hands in the first place. It's like that. That's how I see life. So if any of you, I coach a few of you Sagittariuses, so you already know. I'm always going to dig deep into your subconscious. I'm always going to, try to get the truth out of you. Like, how do you really feel about yourself? What's really going on? Because the real truth is, unless you're honest with yourself, you really can't get to where you want to be. And I feel like I'm going through a huge rebirth, and this is what Spirit is asking me to reveal to you guys. So stay with me. And if you don't stay with me, it's okay. It just means that this path was never meant for you anyway. And you're probably like, oh, this is boring. But the ones of you who are really on this path and you're just so sick and tired of being sick and tired, and these readings will really help you. But anyway, back to this deck. I want to show you, for you, what does Spirit say for you? See, let your light shine. So if you weren't able to let your light shine, it could be because Spirit says you were inviting the wrong people. But the wrong people taught you the right lessons. Does that make sense, guys? The wrong people taught you the right lessons, and you're going to feel more fulfilled without them because they did their job to you. They did their job. Like, that's all there really is. So Spirit says today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. All right. So it's like locking yourself into the presence of what you want, not what others want. So this is exactly like you getting back in touch with you, leaving everything. Look, the next one, it says, let go, leaving everything behind that doesn't truly resonate with who you are, because it's going to hurt you. It's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you in cycles that will completely destroy your worth. And it says soul tree, and what does soul tree mean again? This is so good if any of y'all want this deck. I don't even know where I got it, but it's good. It says you are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Some of you may feel more free around nature. Some of you may go into nature to cleanse your energy, or to get like negative energy, or to clear your mind. But the truth is, you're more connected to nature for bigger reasons than even just cleansing negative energy. This is like, you're connected to energy. You're connected to nature because in nature, it has so much for you, like wisdom, healing. Spirit says it's infinite. What you can get from being in touch with nature is infinite. So they're just basically saying, stop trying to search for what you want in other people and get true to who you are. And those people will start searching for you. All right. You even have a parent around you that's afraid of who you can become. Some of you can have like parents that are like controlling, narcissistic, and they try to hold on to you, or they could have said like, oh, baby, I was just trying to protect you. But what they don't understand is that their job is completed. They brought you in this world. They brought you in this world. And now it's like Spirit is like, now we need you. So you can even be in a situation where some of you could have became the parents to your parent, and they started to depend on you because you started to rise above like their parenting and blah, blah, blah. You probably took on the more parenting role for your parent. Because whatever they were trying to put inside of you or tell you who you are just was never the truth. It was never the truth. Like that might shatter some of you, me saying that. I don't know why. That might be a trigger. You could have had a parent who was planting the wrong information inside of you, and it made you look to the wrong people. It made you... Some of you could even be working a job that you really don't want to work. It could be your parents who planted that in you. Like, how come I feel pulled to be like a holistic healer, but you know, right now I'm being a lawyer. I'm only a lawyer because my mom told me. But the truth is I've always wanted to be a holistic healer. It's like things like that that you're going to start to realize. But let me see. What's going on with your love life? Whoever's coming into your life, they're old school. And not to say like they're old school, they have an old soul. They're going to like old school music. For some reason, I hear like Al Green. As soon as you come around this person, it's music, 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 music. They love music. You may love to cook for this person. Or they may feel like you would be a really good cook. What's happening? This person secretly has people competing for them, and you may not know that. They secretly have a lot of competition. You want to know something so funny? Whoever this person is, you want them so bad. And it could be like a situation where you want to conquer this person. I don't know why I feel that. Like a conquering. Like you may suspect that this person has a lot of people, but you don't have no truth to it. Is this something you assume? Because of who they are, you may even feel like they can be very conceited, cocky, arrogant, disrespectful at times. Cocky, arrogant, disrespectful at times. Spirit says deep down inside, you don't want to waste your time, and you kind of feel like you are, but there's just something about this person that you want to conquer. You feel like if I can conquer you and get rid of all your competitions, then you can be with me and we'll be a happy family. Yikes. Yikes. This person is way more complex than you even know. Like, that's the first thing. They're way more complicated than you know. And they're way more stronger than you even know. So they're the type that if they were to find out that that was your intentions, they would find a way to turn it in their favor. They're really good. Like, this person, don't sleep on this person is what I need you to know. To me, they give me mastermind. Like, they seem like they're a mastermind. Like, I even hear like run that check. They can be a boss. They can be somebody that, and if they're not a boss, like suppose this person is not a boss, it could be someone who a lot of people look up to, a lot of people need. So this person, they may act like dee, but they're a whole, who you think they are, I promise to you, is the complete opposite. So be careful with this person. They see things that you may not know. They may even see you as insecure. They may feel like you're insecure. They know that you are the talk of the town. So you may have like a really good reputation, but they know that you're insecure. They know that you need them in some sort of way. They haven't figured out what you want from them, but they know you need them somehow, some way. Because even if they don't speak to you for a while, for some reason, you still check up on them. Like, oh, hey, how are you doing? I haven't heard from you. And they know that when you do it, it's because like you're expecting something from them, but they just don't know what. They see you, they see your worth, but they don't apologize for who they are. And that's what you need to know. Maybe you're attracted to their power. Maybe, and I need to stop saying maybe because I don't know why I'm saying that. Because this is not a maybe situation. There's conviction in my spirit. This person is powerful, but for some reason they don't show their power, or their power is not that obvious. Spirit says they pretend good. They may pretend good because they want you to show them their cards first. Like, I want to see your cards first. That's who this person is. Desperate is not in this person's energy. So if you're trying to get someone to chase you, they will never chase you. If you feel like, damn, I just gave it to them. Like, damn, I know I put that, I put it down on them. How come they're not chasing me? How come they never explain themselves? Because you will be so surprised that this person doesn't really care. You know, like they care about people, but what's more important to them is their needs being met way more than whatever you got going on. So Spirit says this is like a person who will just find someone else to replace you if you feel like you cannot step up or be honest or say what you need, or sit, like they're the type that will completely, like they can hurt you. They're capable of hurting you, but their intentions is not to hurt you. Spirit also says this person caves into temptation way too much. Like they may think that they don't. And this could be why they are the talk of the town. Like people look up to them because they are able to get so many people. They may have like a tattoo or like a diner, or let me see. Tell me more about this person. They're way more protective. I'm telling you, they're way more protective of themselves than you may think. You may feel like this person is open, they're vulnerable. You may get excited. I even see some of you on the phones. Like, I met this person, they opened up to me. I finally found love. And they may not even take you as seriously as you think they take you, because they could have been taught. I hear like I was taught young not to believe everything that people tell me and wait for them to show you. So this is who they are. Like, whether you know it or not, they have the discipline. They have the discipline not to discuss their business. Like, they will tell you only what they want to tell you. And I'm telling you, this person is way more complex. And they are the type like to wait for you to apologize. Like, you can't just escape this, honey. You need to be accountable. So if you think that they're like a shit talker, like, damn, they seem so arrogant, or they're a shit talker. The truth is they're a hidden gem. They're a hidden gem. And Spirit says this is exactly what they're trying to protect. They're trying to protect their I hear medication. Too much medication is draining you. Some of you could be on medication, and all the medication that you take is actually draining you. Like, you may think that you're taking these medications to help your mind. What is that? Like anxiety meds? I don't feel that in my spirit that it's anxiety medications that you take. What do you take? What are you trying to take? You may take a medication that you really feel like is like gonna build you up and give you the energy or the endurance or the confidence. Like, you could have something you learned in college or from a college kid, in college or in school or from a college. Like, yeah, you just take this energy drink. It could be an energy drink too. It gives you like a rush of energy, but it actually makes your whole system crash. Spirit says you need to stop. You know what that made me just think of? Like, you know those 5-hour drinks? I used to drive to Maryland from New York, and I used to drive late. You drive late so that you can arrive early or whatever. Because whatever, from Maryland to New York, I think is only 4 to 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember I used to try to take a 5-hour, like one of those drinks, and it would make my heart speed up. One time I had to pull over on the highway because I thought I was about to die. I thought I was about to die, guys, in my car. And like, my family was going to see me on the news. But it's, you know what it is? It's a situation like that. You really want this person. But, you know, Sag, do you want them because you're trying to make them replace something that you didn't get? You really want a family. You really want to settle down. And you see the niceness in this person. And you may even take their niceness for naiveness, but they're not, Spirit says they're nice, but they're also, I hear sprinkle. They can be like a sprinkle type of person that they get trained on people coming in their life because they want to make sure that people don't try to position themselves in their life and then like walk away and leave them with nothing. It's something like that. They could even be somebody who's really wealthy. It could be somebody who has a lot of money and they don't even want to show you that they have a lot of money. This could be a person like, I have so much money that women will come in my life and try to use me for my money. So I want to make sure that you're not just here just for my money. Yes, I will spend on you. I'm not afraid of you. I feel guilty for what I've been doing to you, but I just need to make sure that you're not someone who will come in and get something that you're not even deserving of. So it's a situation where they're protecting themselves because they know they're, see, a hidden gem. They're a hidden gem, but if you don't play your cards right, they don't lose nothing. And this is why they act arrogant. This is it. This makes sense. I get it. They just need you like to sweat them and be decisive about them. Like that's what they want. Like, I need you to be decisive. If you're with me, you're with me. If you have people on the side, go be with them. Like they're very, very, and they're very entertained by you. They find you very, very entertaining. They do find you a little childish at times, but it's okay because they feel like that's what makes you who you are. And that's why you're always smiling. They feel like you're always smiling, like you're always in this happy energy because you will never give up on the child inside of you. And they actually know that that part of you is what needs love. They feel like it's your inner child that needs love because you could have been roughed up or you could have been rejected by a mom or dad, and you may not have thought it was a big deal, but now it's leading you to like needing deeper love and more friends. So you see, Sagittarius, honey, this person, baby, this person got you, like they got you figured out. This is crazy. Wow. It's like somebody, and it's so funny because they just look at you like you talk. They're so good. They're so good. And they feel like you get the glitz and glories of life because you are honest about yourself. Like you accept yourself as you are. So you get like, or you could be really pretty. Like you're a pretty girl or like you're a really handsome guy. So it's your attractiveness that gets you what you want. But they also want to know, like, is this all you really want? Is this all you think about life? Like they're testing your mindset, Saggy. This is a different twist. This is a very different twist with my readings when it comes to you, because normally it's you have them figured out. No, they have you figured out, which makes me feel, are they more mature than you? Are they older than you? And even if they're not, Spirit says they act that way because it's a very old soul. Like they're an old soul. They notice almost everything. And this is why they don't explain shit. They feel like they don't need to. Like, why would I need to explain anything to you? You're a big woman. You're a big man. Like, you need to take accountability. Like, they're stronger than you think. So be careful. It's like they're a hidden gem. And that's why people are fighting over them. But for some reason, you feel like, I got to conquer your ass. I don't know why, but for you, you are like, I want to take you down. And what you don't know, like I said, if you just got over a breakup, or if somebody could have left you, if you felt like somebody played you, if you felt like somebody rejected you, if you felt like somebody was sending you to voicemail on purpose and trying to ruin your name and leave you rude messages and pretend to be one thing and they're actually another thing, and you're still a hopeless romantic. So you don't want to change that. You still want to be the hopeless romantic that you are, but you just need someone in order to like bury the pain of what they did. It's like you want to run away from a bad chapter by trying to find someone else, like to protect you from the pain that someone else did. And a part of you feels like, this is so childish what I'm doing. And they probably expect more from me, but you're just not who you need to be yet in order to align with this person. And this is what's coming your way, Sagittarius. This is a spin. Because normally you be on top of everything. Normally you are one step. This person has it down pat, and you really need to understand who this person is, because if they're a hidden gem, it just means they have so much more to offer, and they're not going to let you know. And then you can turn out to be the Four of Cups. Some of you are going to be looking for a new jacket. This is so good to me. Like, these are the type of readings that I love. So I hope that you guys love them too, to be honest with you. Like, whatever Spirit is doing to me, it's different. And I like this. Tell me in the comments how you feel. How do you feel about these new readings? I'm excited for you guys. They also may feel like you just want one thing and you don't even realize it. They feel like you may like just need someone to escape through. So they're trying to find you out. And this is important for you to know. I'm going to go very deep on the extended because this is so cool. For your job, some of you are going to get a second job. You have a breakthrough. If you've been looking for a new job or a second job, you've been online, you finally are going to have it. Like you had success that was postponed because it's like you didn't have the space, but now you have space. Like for instance, suppose you always used to take care of your mom and now your mom has passed over and now your life is free now. And not to say that, but you have more space in your life to really integrate into who you want to be. Or suppose, you know, you used to live with your mom and now you move to another state and it's like you're starting all over again. So you have the space to do exactly what you want. It was people that were trying to hold you back. You know, it's like, even if you had a friend who was like bleeding on you, she always needed you. She was always like from man to 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 man. And you always were helping. It's like now that friend is not near you and it created more space so that you can do exactly what you need to do for you. And Spirit says this is a Christmas gift. Like you are so sick and tired of being sick and tired. So this is what you need. I will be on the extended, guys. I send you so much love and light. I'm going to do a full spread on this person, see how this relationship is going to unfold because this is different. This is so different for me. And I like things that are different. So yeah, sorry. In the extended box, in the description box, you will find the extended and meet me on the other side. I'm interested. Love and light.